Hello, welcome back. So I am starting a new painting today and I thought I would show you how it goes and clips all the way throughout. I don't know if I'm going to use this. I might just put it on my Instagram and my TikTok, but I thought it would probably be a good idea if I just film it anyway, and if I decide to post it, it's another video for you. So the new painting, it's a Formula 1 helmet that I'm doing today. It's really cool. I've never done a square painting before, I don't think either. So square canvas, a up close of a helmet. I get to use all of the different colours along the face of it. So it's going to be pretty exciting. I'll show you what it looks like now. This is where we're at with the painting. So I've done a light blue background, tried to do it so the white focuses a bit more around the helmet and then it blurs out a little bit. And I've done a blue colour wash. So I'm going to start it and we'll see how we get on. This is me just jumping in while I'm editing, but I've had to use a load of portrait clips from my phone because I'm silly and just forgot to film on my camera. So this is why I've had to zoom them in a little bit so you can't see the full painting. But if you stay tuned, when you hit about the 3-minute mark, if you want to zoom forward, that'll be where I'm actually doing a time lapse after I've spoken to you. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. At this point in the painting, it's just figuring it out really. At the beginning of every painting, I have to get a little bit of a feel for it and then it starts to flow a little bit more. So I often start with a bit of a detailed area at the top and then I like to work my way down the painting. Even though I'm using acrylic and it dries pretty instantly, I'm not smudging anything and I feel like it's a little bit more of an organised way to work. If I dart around the painting, it almost feels like you're never going to finish it because there's not one section that's completed. So that's how I like to work. Everyone is completely different, but I think I got this way of working when I used to do my portrait drawings because obviously I didn't want to smudge the graphite. So just a little insight for you. And now I'm about to blab on about how I didn't film on my camera, so enjoy. Hello, this is another day of me painting the helmet. I have been so terrible at documenting this on this camera. So I've been doing them all on my phone, so they're all going to be like portrait, as you've probably already seen. I don't know what happened. I just genuinely forgot about the camera, like, because I was filming on my phone like I normally do for reels. Didn't even cross my mind and I was supposed to do this video. So I'm going to update you where I'm at so far, but it is currently a Monday and it's like 2 o'clock, so I've just had my lunch. We've done other stuff this morning, so now I'm going to work on this piece. I've got Axel with me. This is what little Axel's doing, chewing on a stick and a frozen towel. He's enjoying it, aren't you? But he does this every day. He'll just make a load of mess, but it keeps him quiet. So, and he's near me, I know what he's doing, so that's fine. This is where we're at with the painting. I can't believe I haven't been showing it you. I'm so stupid, but this is where we're at. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to work on all of this section and all of the details around this plastic bit, like the shadows. Here I've left this blank because I haven't proposed it to my client yet, but I want to do like a holographic film. I think it would look so cool because the visor, like as it would move, it would reflect. I haven't ordered it yet. I'm going to anyway because I want to do it on another painting, and if she says yes to it, then we've got holographic film, but if not, then it would still look cool anyway. And then this one is going to have splats all over it, so I'm so excited. I was going to put music over this section of the video, but every time I have done, it comes up with a copyright claim. Not really sure why, because I'm using copyright-free music through Epidemic Sound. So if anybody is YouTube savvy and knows how I can get around that would be fab. But what I'm doing now is I'm just adding all of the text to the base of the helmet. It's always so satisfying to see this sped up because it actually takes me like hours to do this kind of stuff. So actually seeing it from a different point of view is quite interesting as well. Moving down to the pattern part of the painting, again, seeing this, I actually just love sitting and watching it. I do kind of wish it just went this fast in general, but it doesn't. This was quite difficult because it was very symmetrical on the helmet, so obviously I'm doing it all freehand here, so trying to get it spot on was a little bit of a struggle sometimes. So after this clip, I actually went back in and fixed certain sections. So I'm moving on to the visor section now. This is where I was going to put a base layer down because I want to have the foil there. We'll see how that goes. And then I've started using paint pens. Now I've only recently started using these, but I actually really like them. It gives you just a bit more consistency when you're doing these sleek lines. And then I decided to do it on here as well, just to tidy up these lines a little bit more. I'm sure I'll add some paint pens to my Amazon shop, which is linked in my description box. These paintings, it's all about the tiny details, so I'm just adding the little screw
details here, and that's it for this bit.
Hello, I'm back, and it's been a few days, but my delivery finally came and the foil has arrived and the adhesive has came, so hopefully I'm gonna experiment first and then we can move on to the holographic painting. You are not ready, and I'm so excited, but let's see if this works first. Okay, so I've just read the packet and it says it takes 2 hours to dry, like 1 to 2 hours, which is actually quite a long time. But if you're wondering, this is the iCraft Deco Foil Liquid Adhesive, and then obviously I've got the foil as well. This is the holographic one because I want the visor to be a bit rainbowy, because obviously it's a blue undertone. But I've got a canvas board. I use these just to do like little trial bits before I start painting. It says all I have to do is apply it and then I've got to wait for it to dry. I'm going to do quite a thin layer. But yeah, let's see how I get on. My golly gosh, right, I'm back like 4 hours later, 4 or 5 hours later, and I've been experimenting with the film and I've had a bit of a struggle. I'll show you my attempts. This is supposed to be like a tip of a pen so you can handwrite, and that's how the wiggle has turned out so well. However, when I tried to do like the blobby bits, I really struggled with it. So I was doing like a really thin layer and it just doesn't work like that. So I've experimented now. So we've got a blobby layer here. I've done it with a normal knife. I've done one here, one up there that's more with a brush, so it's very textured, so I don't really want that. And then I've blocked one out as well with tape. I'm hoping this one works perfectly because it's what I need to do. I've also done it on like a stretched canvas as well, because obviously this is canvas board and I can really get my finger on it, but I can't do that on my actual painting because it's canvas and I want to be a bit more careful. If this works, it's gonna look incredible. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. But like everything, it's trial and error. I'm never, if I'm trying a new product, always try it on like a scrap first before you do it on anything else, because you never know how it's going to turn out. Like, it's practice all the time. But if this works, I want it to work so bad. Okay, so I think this one is ready. They don't feel very tacky. That one feels a lot more tacky, and those do. So I'm gonna do the nice side up. We'll do this one first, which is when it looks like this. Look at that. Oh my god. You're kidding me. No, stop it. I'm obsessed. This might not look like a big deal, but I've like been playing with it all day. It just feels different. Right, okay, so I definitely prefer the smooth blob to the textured blob, because it's like missed a lot of the background, if you can see. Please work, please work. Oh, what? What am I doing wrong? I don't know why it's patchy. Right. Good morning, you lovely lot. So today is Monday, 9:20, and we are about to finish this painting. We're doing a splatter background, we're putting holographic film on it, we're gonna varnish it, and then on Wednesday I'm framing it, Friday it's being shipped out. That's all I've got to say, let's go. Before I start, I thought I'd just show you all my trial and errors. So here we are. I've used 2 different glues. And all I wanted to do, this one worked out the best. I wanted to do a full strip, but I cannot consistently get it done really. I'm gonna do really thin little lines. I did a high gloss varnish on this bottom one and that worked the best. So that is what I'm gonna do on my painting. So yes, let's just crack on. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block out all of this area because I only want paint splats in the background. So let's do that first. I'm just gonna use some greaseproof paper, because my only worry is if I use like normal paper it might seep through, so I'm just going to block out all of the edge. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got it all mapped out now if I show you. I just wanted to add as well, my idea with this splatter is wherever the colour is around the helmet, that's where I want the majority of that colour to be, if that makes sense. So here, that tiny bit of green, I want the green to kind of splat around here. All of the yellow there and there, the dark blue at the bottom. So I kind of want it to look like it's gone out. We'll just see. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. But that is the fun of doing splats and splatters, because you just don't know how it's going to work. And I guess worst comes to worst, I can redo the background, which I really don't want to do. But there's always a solution to a problem. Let's just go. Oh my god, there's a cat in my garden. Oh, we never have cats because the dogs scare them off. I'm actually really allergic to cats, but he is very sweet. Axel's never seen a cat in the garden. What do you think, buddy? Oh. Right, we've got to work. Right, we're going. I've got a big paintbrush. Lots of water on it. I am going to say that this gets absolutely everywhere. Like, I've already got it up my wall. Right. I'm gonna just hit it. Ooh. Right. Okay. Oh. I feel like I could very easily, you could very easily go overboard doing this, which I kind of think I am. Okay, right, we'll leave the blue there. He now won't stop whimpering because of that stupid cat. No. No. This time I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush than the last one, and we're going to go in with number 19 red. Chill, it's calm, it's calm. Ooh, right, okay. You ready? You ready? Oh, I don't want to do it. Okay. Oh, it's dripping, it's dripping. Oh. I'm gonna have to hurry up. I need to add a bit more colour. This has got to pop. Absolutely pop. Okay. Ready? Go. Oh my god, look at my wall. Look at my fucking wall. Oh shit. Oh no. Ariana, I'm so sorry. Using painter's tape and bubble wrap. Should make sure I don't do that again. Right. Okay, God, it looks like a crime scene. I think I'm going to put one more up. I'm going back to the brush I used before because I just liked it. This is what it now looks like. I'm going to take the tape off because I don't want anything to seep in too much. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to crack on with another painting, and then I'm going to go in and intensify all of the colours. Okay, so that is what it looks like so far. I've gone in and just highlighted and accentuated some areas, and I actually am going to leave this now because I will overdo it if not. I'm going to leave it to dry, and then I need to just touch up areas and make this realistic on the painting, and then get that off, and then it's the holographics. So that's that. It's been a few hours. I'm back. It's dry and I am obsessed with it, absolutely obsessed. I want to do splatty backgrounds and everything now. I need to fix a few areas of the helmet just where it's splatted, and then I've tried to like wipe it off. I just want to touch up that paint, but I'm going to do that at the end. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. Look how cool it looks. Oh my god. Okay, right.
If you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm just adding tape so that when I put my adhesive on for the foil and peel it away, I get some really sharp lines. I trialed and errored this, and this was the best way I found to do it.
Hello. God, you can tell it's like late in the day now. Look at the mess. But all of the glue has now dried, so it does look a little bit wild. All of the glue has gone clear. Now, I think I'm gonna peel the tape off. Oh, I don't know, do I peel the tape off and then put the foil on? I'm gonna test a little bit up here and then see. So here is some of my foil. You've got like a matter side and then a shinier side. So you put the matte side down. So here we go. I'm gonna really rub it with my finger. Yes. Haha! Right. Oh. Can you see that when he wants to focus? Come on. There we go. Oh, yes, it worked. Right, I'm gonna do the rest of it. I think I'm gonna test this one and see if I can take the tape off. I'm gonna test this one and see if I need to score around the tape, which I think I actually am gonna do straight off the bat. Now, obviously this is pretty risky to do because you are on canvas, and I'm ever so lightly just gonna draw a line. So I'm barely even touching it, it's just to break up, like it's not even cutting the tape. It's just to break up the adhesive from the tape a tiny bit. It's quite hard to show you what I'm doing, but as I'm like peeling the tape away, I'm just like nurturing it with my knife just to make sure it doesn't peel away the tape. And it seems to be working quite well. This honestly feels like it's going to give me a heart attack. I'm going to put my knife through the canvas. There we go. Okay. If you can see that. But my camera battery is like going to die now, so I'm going to go put it on charge and do the rest of this. This is going to be very time consuming. But it's the little details like this which really just make like the painting just go from like 10 to 100. So yeah, I'll catch up with you when I've finished it. So it's time to frame up. I'm going to use some band clamps today. Usually I use the these little Wolfcraft corner clips, but I'm trying out a new band clamp. So I've done it on another frame over there. I'm filming 2 videos at once. So if you've watched the previous video and you're like, oh, this looks really familiar, that's why, because I'm trying it on both of the frames. But yeah, just done it out. You open it up and then you're going to put all 4 corners where your miters are, and then I'm just going to clamp it down really, really tight. I like how it's looking so far, and I popped the canvas into it and it fits perfectly. So it's looking good, so let's just go. Good morning, we're back on the final day of this painting. So the frame is just drying. Like I said before, I'm filming 2 videos. I'm actually filming 3 videos today now. So my memory card's gonna be very full and I've got to remember which video I'm doing. But we're on the Formula 1 painting and I'm gonna paint the frame now. It's gonna be a black frame. I'm using Lick paint actually because I found the black to be so dark and pigmented that I just really like using it on the frames, and I varnish them anyway, so I've been using it and I've really been liking it, so that's what I'm gonna use today, and we're gonna crack on with that now. So we have the frame done. What I'm gonna do is just check. Happy with everything. So this is going to be the front side and this is going to be the back, and I'm just going to staple each corner just to ensure it's extra tight.
So editing me is back again. I was pretty rubbish after this. I didn't get much else filmed. I ended up painting the frame black. I used a varnish on it, and I also add backing paper and D-rings to the backs of my paintings, so it's ready to hang up the minute it gets to the client's house and it gets shipped off. And this is what it looked like. I was super pleased with this painting, and so was my client. Let me know in the comments what I should paint next, and subscribe because the bigger the channel gets, the better the paintings get. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you next Sunday. Bye.